Hiya and welcome to Get Fit with Tessa. I'm going to do a short video today of seated exercise classes, specifically for my seated classes which run on Mondays and Fridays in Clifton currently, soon to be Mondays and Thursdays. Quite a short little routine which we can then repeat if you want to at home or just do when you feel in the mood to do it. First of all, the chair. So I've chosen a nice straight back chair. I've put a cushion on there to make it comfy, it's just out of my kitchen. And ideally a chair that you feel comfortable on. If you have a look at the angle of my knees, I've got a nice straight line from my knee through down, so nothing lower than this really, because you'll find it a bit awkward. Seated position wise, most of the class I'll spend with a gap between my back and the chair. And I will sort of come forwards to you, but I'll move the chair around occasionally so you can see what's going on behind. Good, okay, so before you start the exercises, make sure that you're comfortable. You're going to drink at hand if you need one. It's not too hot. I'm in my conservatory, so it's kind of warm, a bit windy. I've got bare feet, but you can wear shoes, you can wear any clothing you like. If you've got any kind of medical conditions that you've not checked out with me before or with your GP, do that before you do the class. Okay, lovely and tall to begin with. So it's all about posture, Pilates. So we're going to start sitting very straight. So the temptation when we're sitting at home is to slouch. The trouble with that is lots of troubles with that, but mainly it's bad for our core, our stomach muscles and back. So what I want you to do while we're doing the class is to sit forward, so there's a gap here between you and the back of the chair, really straight. If that is too strenuous, sit back to the chair, but don't slump. Okay, so sitting nice and tall, gap behind us, take a big breath in. Exhale, tuck your chin down, hold it there, bring it back up again. Now each time I exhale, I'm pulling in my stomach muscles, and when I inhale, I'm letting them have a little rest. If you find you're inhaling when I say exhale, or vice versa, don't worry about it, it's not that important. Keeping your shoulders still, we take our ear towards our shoulder, and then we go the other way. Sometimes you can get a bit of a grinding sound on this one. Don't worry, as long as it doesn't hurt, carry on. Good, side to side. Stop the head in the centre, breath in. Without moving your shoulders, turn your head, look over your shoulder. I'm going to have a look to Church Street, see what's going on, see my cat and my dog on the sofas. Don't tell my husband. Other way. And again, turn the head round, back round the other way. Good, well done, okay. Now we're going to come to our shoulders. One hand onto your shoulder, start with some little circles. Quite often we'll have shoulder injuries, perhaps we're not even aware of. We know one arm maybe doesn't work as well as the other. So go easy. If you find it's painful, make it smaller. If you find it's okay, keep going. Other side, hand on shoulder, round we go. Tummy's pulled in, straight backs, beautiful posture. I always imagine I'm trying to sit as tall as the Queen. Never see the Queen slump, even in her older years. So sitting lovely and tall, very posh. That's it, well done. Okay, we're going to lift the shoulders up, release them down. Lift them up, release them down. Try not to get too tense. So this is quite tense, and then relax. Good, one more, and then we're going to swing the arms. Try not to wallop the chair, because it hurts. And this loosens up our shoulder rotator cuff muscles, which can get quite tight. One more time with those shoulders, we're going to lift up, release down. Tummy's pulled in, remember. Lift up, release down. One more. Good, and a little swing. Beautiful. I'm going to come to the centre of the body now, so I'm going to turn my chair around to show you. So for this one, I'm going to take a big breath in. I'm going to tuck my chin and push my back to the chair so it touches, then I'm going to come up again. Same again, I'm going to tuck my chin and I'm getting my pelvis to move. So I'm tilting my pelvis, and this is a great stretch for these lower back muscles and strengthening from the tummy muscles. Good, we're going to do one more of those. And then we're going to add something in. So check your feet are nice and wide. We're going to lean forwards. Bring ourselves back and then back to the chair. Up here again, lean forwards. And back. Nice little sequence, gets into the place where your spine meets your pelvis, which can often be a discomfort, lots of discomfort in that area. So we're trying here to improve that flexibility. You can make it harder. So if I make it hard, you can have your hands up. So as you lean forward, you've got more weight. And if you're feeling very energetic, you can have your hands behind your head as you lean forwards. But don't add these in if you don't want to. It's only if you think you're in the mood for it. One more. Take ourselves back. Excellent. I shall shuffle back round again. Take a break when you want to. Pause it. Go and have a cup of tea. Come back. Feet wide. Shoulders relaxed. Now I want your feet quite wide. Breath in. Little slide to the side. Back you come. Then we go the other way. Now this is a really nice strength move. Working through the waist and hips. But do remember tummy muscles. Now I haven't even mentioned the pelvic floor yet. Pelvic floor is really important for strength of our core, our stomach. Pelvic floor is when we lift up as if we're trying. Now everyone brace yourself. As if we're pretending we're trying not to pass wind, have a wee, lose a Tampax. Okay, I won't repeat that, but that's the feeling we're after, lifting up your pelvic floor. Bring yourself to the middle, arms in front, a bit like someone from the Arabian Nights. Breath in, little twist, back you come. So you can feel a lot of these exercises are working on rotations and stretching around your middle, getting to that spine. Breathing for me, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. Good, well done, relax, super. Hips and things now. So we're just going to start off with a simple leg lift. By all means, hold onto the chair, little leg lift, not lifting my legs that high, lower's fine if you prefer. This is to get into the hips, thigh muscles. Can get a bit tiring, if you need a break, take one. Lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. Breathing, tummy muscles working hard. Good, now we're going to stop with one leg in the air, going to straighten it out, take it back, pop it down. Lift it up, straighten it out. Now if you're thinking, well this is all just too easy, I want harder, you can do this equivalent standing, or get yourself some ankle weights. Sell them all over the place, ankle weights. I get mine TK Maxx quite often, but you can get them at Tesco's, any of the supermarkets will have them, sports shops or online. And ankle weights, I usually buy about 500 gram weights, so about a pound, which is normally enough for most of us. Good, one more time on each leg, breathing for me. Last one, great. Stay nice and tall, we're going to lift onto our toes and pop our heels down. Lift up. This is a great time for pelvic floor. Now, everyone in my class will know when I do my pelvic floor exercises, my eyebrows go up. So there we go, and release. So lift up, and I've tried not to do it. I'll try now. No, I still make my eyes go funny. So as you lift up, tummy muscles are pulling in and your pelvic floor. This is just as important for men. So don't think you're getting away with it, guys. Just as important for men as for women. So lift to the pelvic floor and release. Lift to the pelvic floor and release. Two more, breathing. One more, great. Sit yourselves back in your chairs, but don't slump. One leg comes out, I want you to rotate your ankle round. You will in a minute on my other ankle here, my rather dismaying ankle crack. Doesn't hurt, so don't worry about it. Point, flex, really strong, big point, big flex. We're trying to stretch down the backs of the legs and the fronts of the legs. Good, one more. How dirty are my feet? Oh, quite dirty. Other leg up it comes. Round we go, rotate round. That's it, lovely. And if you're at home doing this, put some music on. I always put some music on, put your favourite songs on. Point, flex, get your friends round. Get the grandchildren doing it. That's it, flex, point, flex, point. Super. Shuffle yourselves forwards again onto the front of your chair. You want to feel nice and stable though. And don't forget, if you're feeling a bit wobbly, put another chair here, put another chair here. You can always rest on those rather than being out in the open like I am. One leg goes forward. I'm going to shuffle forward a little bit more. I've got a nice straight leg. You can see it actually, let me go back a little bit. That's better. And I'm going to lean forward. Now as I lean forward, I've got my weight on my bent knee. I'm not going miles forward, but I hope you feel, ooh, stretched in the back of that leg. Let me show you sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I've got one leg out, I'm leaning forwards, and the back of that leg is stretching. But don't rest on this leg, on the bent knee. Holding it there, breathing. My dog's here, my cat's here, and they're both fast asleep. I've obviously bored them into sleep. Other leg, up you come. That's it, lean forward, back of the leg stretches. Hamstring muscles are the backs of your thighs, and they do tend to get quite tight. Sitting down too much does it, as well as exercising too much. A little bit more forwards. Good. Bring yourselves back up. Lovely. I'm going to come around so I can see you all again. Good. Lovely and tall. Now we're going to do a little bit of stuff to get our heart rate up now. So we're going to start with swinging our arms. This is where a good song's important. I can't put music on because I'm going to put this on YouTube and I'm not allowed to have music. But I'm going to swing those arms, knees coming up and down, breathing for me. Now I'm going to go quick, and slow down again. Good. And again, quick, slow down. Now we're going to go up a really steep hill. So you're going to lift your legs, even higher. Now I've still got that gap behind my back in the chair. If it's too much, then please sit back. Try not to lean backwards. It's hard work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, give yourself a shake out. We're going to do a little bit of coordination stuff now, which we all love in my class, don't we? Really love this bit. So I'm going to ask you to tap one foot to the side and bring it back in. Other foot, bring it back in. Now, this is fine. So narrow is fine. If you can get it further, by all means do it. But don't feel you have to. I say this in all my classes, I really mean it. You work at your level, it's your workout. Don't worry what your neighbours are doing, what your friends are doing next to you. Do the level that works for you. Now, this is a coordination. Slow it down for me. We're going to take the opposite hand to leg and take it out and bring it back. Opposite hand to leg, bring it back. Now I would like to see your chest nice and still, so we're not leaning at this point. We're keeping lovely and tall. We're going to do another 8. Everyone breathe. 7. Is it going well? Have you gone off to make your cup of tea? I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're working with me. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now on the same idea, we're going to do some heel digs. I'm going to shuffle forward a bit more. Heel dig. So heel goes down and back. And arms are relaxed down beside you. And we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg, opposite arm. Now, if you're thinking, okay, well, that's too stressful, I'm not getting on with that, do both arms. Try not to do both legs though, because that would be difficult. So I'm going to go back to singles, but you can stick with doubles. Nice and strong. And if you want to make this harder, a couple of cans of beans, one in each hand. Get those biceps working. Good. Keep those legs moving for me. Going to take the arms on our shoulders. Breathe. We're going to go up, down, breathe. Now if this is too much, go back to that one, yeah? So it's up, down, breathe. Going to do another 4, 3, 2, 1, and have a rest. Good. We're nearly coming to the end. If this wasn't enough for you, just do it again. Do it again from the beginning. If it was too much, pause it when you've had enough. Last little bit, a bit more stretching. So I want you to, like we did in the beginning, tuck your chin, but also, take your hands out, push your hands away, tuck the chin. And if I turn sideways, you can see I've got that stretch through the back of the neck. It's a really nice stretch, this one. Hold it there for me. Everybody breathe. And then we're going to change it by taking our hands behind. So they're kind of grabbing onto the back of the chair. And we're going to open our chest, squish our shoulder blades back, put in our tummy, lift the pelvic floor, up it comes, hold it there. Ooh. Good, well done. Okay, give yourselves a little shake out. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale. And again, big breath in. Exhale. Fantastic, brilliant. Well done everybody. You've done the workout. Repeat it if you want to repeat it. Fast forward the boring bits. And I will get this to you really soon. Any queries about it, contact me. If anything hurts, you stop. But otherwise, most people should be able to do this. Sounds like they're cutting a tree down in the garden now, so I will go. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Any questions, come back to me at Get Fit with Tessa. Bye.